Salutations everyone, it's Willingness240, welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler. Last time I ended the episode real quick like. This time I start the episode real quick like. Let's get on with it. How charming. What art thou sniggering about, Primrose? That a lake fellow, he surely fancies you. What? Thou speakest nonsense. He treateth me as Susanna bade him, as a guest of her home. Oh, trust me, I know men. The way he acted toward you, it wasn't anything like the way he acted toward the rest of us. But, oh bless, look at you blush. Tell me, Honnet, what do you like in a man? Don't, that is, someone strong. Stronger than me. Well, good luck with that. You might be searching for a long time. True that one. Ulbrich, maybe? There she is. Found the Herb of Grace, did you, child?
I'll do what I can.
Here, give it to me. It needs to brew for a spell before it'll work right.
Thou hast my thanks.
Thank thee.
And then?
So, how did it feel to slay your first dragon? Thou knewest it was there? It was a trap. Listen, dear, if you couldn't slay that dragon, you wouldn't have a cinder's hope in a blizzard of surviving an encounter with Red Eye.
You are...
Thou art not a woman that coateth her words in sugar, art thou? Never seen much point in it, my dear. Now, why don't you tell me about that dragon while we wait for the herb to brew? As thou wishest. It was easy! That was it.
Indeed.
Well, I never. So tell me, dear, how does it feel to tell the tale?
Well...
I was never much for talking. It was Master who taught me how to weave stories. Oh, that lad was a tongue-tied fool in his youth as well. This and that. He could scarcely put two words together. Surely he was not that bad.
Indeed.
Trust me, dear. What grain of eloquence he now possesses was drummed into him by yours truly. I'd think twice before you tell him your tale. He might be jealous to hear you speak so beautifully.
Well, well.
'Tis true that he doth not enjoy being shown up in anything. Including losing while gambling. Here you go. This should do the trick. You be sure to quaff it down in one gulp the moment Red Eye's foul curse strikes you.
Thou hast my thanks.
Thank thee.
Oh dear.
Too soon for that. You can thank me once Zonta is back to his old self again.
Understood.
Very well. Herb of Grace times 10. That's a lot of Herb of Grace. I mean, we better be getting a lot. I mean, 10 Herb of Grace per dragon kill. This is a decent quantity.
You are Honnet?
I am. And thou one of the Knights Ardent.
At your service. I bear word from Lady Eliza. It is about the fiend, Red Eye.
She hath found it?
Yes, near the desert city of Marceline. She awaits you there.
then that is where I will go. Thank thee.
If you will excuse me, milady.
Taking your leave so soon?
Yes, it is time. I apologize for any burden I may have caused thee.
My pleasure, dear. There's always room under this roof for my favorite granddaughter. The burden of family is no burden at all.
Thank thee. Looking after her, Alaic.
You don't have to tell me. That is my duty, and it will be done.
Indeed.
Honey, dear, for all your cleverness, you are as naive as a babe in the woods. You are a pretty girl. Not the beauty I was in my younger days. But I will hold you up with my prattle no longer. Go in safety, my dear.
Thank thee. When the hunt is done, I shall return, and Master with me.
And so does Honnet leave still snow behind her. Her quest has now become a hunt. To save her master, she must slay the beast they call Red-Eye. With this knowledge, she strides toward her next destination, the city of Marcelin, surrounded by the sand of the Sunlands. That rhymed pretty well. And just in case, you didn't want to take anything too seriously, somebody decided to start playing Splatoon 2 in the middle of that cutscene. Gosh dang it, sometimes, man. I'm just glad it hasn't happened during, like, a really serious cutscene, like, right before the final boss, just... Hey, did you know that, Andy's playing, like, Splatoon? Or Super Mario Party? Thanks. Anyway, though, with that, we're done with Primrose's chapter... I'm sorry, Honnet's chapter 3. And I believe that leaves us two chapter 3s. We got Cyrus, and we got Primrose. And I'm gonna be real here, I actually like both of these characters a lot. I mean, it's safe to say I like all the characters quite a bit. But, not gonna lie here, Cyrus. I care about you, but I'm thinking Primrose. I dream of Primrose. There we go. That's where we're going with this. Indeed, we did. Listen, this back to back. Actually, oh, I hate to be the guy. Don't be the guy. I'm the guy. I'm sorry. That's right, it was a fake out the whole time! Completely 100% planned. You thought we were going to do another main story. We just completed someone else's main story. How could we stand two different stories in the same episode? Like, that would explode everyone's minds. My mind, your guys' minds. This plush toy of Wario that's sitting on the couch right next to me is mine. And no, I'm not making that up. He's right there. Chillaxing. Probably would be eating garlic if you weren't plush.
I am ready.
Just so you know.
Out of my way.
They may be like, Willingness 240, what in the crap are you doing? Get your butt back over to Primrose's Chapter 3. I've been waiting 16 years for that. And to that I say,
I will not be thy
wow.
prey.
Then I also say, what's it like in 2034? And I also say, anyone who has been following along with locations and details of my side activities over the course of this adventure thus far should probably recall a particular area
I'm ready.
in which I bore little to no fruit. That is to say, today, not only do we seek vengeance, we acquire it. And oh, how sweet it'll be as we ignore the ability to sleep at an inn because we're already at the desired location. That's right, baby, we're going back to Captain's Bane. I saw that treasure chest, what the crap? Past me, what were you doing other than dying, like bleeding out all the dang time? No, actually, I don't think he was doing anything other than those.
Then be hunted. I am ready.
That's right, fools. We've come to wipe you off the face of the planet, gosh dang it.
My turn.
Okay, what do we got going? We got Steel SP just because we can. I know, you're thinking, Willingness 240, come on, man, you're so OP by this point. Like, they don't stand a chance. And it's like, yeah, that's the idea.
Let my arrow fly and true.
We lost before. We were destroyed before. Now, it's long past time that we return the favor. Tonight, we hunt the head of the Leviathan. Yes!
What next?
At long last. But on the way there, we gotta kill some crabs and this like spiny guy.
What next?
Anemone, urchin. Okay, yeah, that's right. As Nemo would have it. Oh, that crab knows how to use scissors. Okay, let's go for the HP thief because we can. That was sad. Let's go for the quadruple, you know. Why even go for the quadruple stab when we can just end the fight right now? What?
Letting the hunt
How
begin.
dare you deny me, you foul urchin. You deserve not the ability to last so long. Bow before the might of our level 40 plus party.
What's this now?
Bend to our will.
Out of my way.
Ignis 240. Anyway. Break this food. Get this chump out of my face.
Letting the I am ready.
It's lasting a long. There we go.
The show is over.
And you may or may not have noticed that Cyrus was completely worthless in that fight because he needs some dang stinking inspiriting plums. There you go, Cyrus. His max SP is 319. Dang, man. That's sweet. Just saying.
I've done
Gosh
my
dang it.
research on you.
What do I want to do here? On Steel SP, that's what I want to do.
I am I'm ready.
But Primrose wants to steal HP. That's also good.
What is the logical course of action?
They're not really worth it yet, Cyrus. I'm gonna be real here. I suppose you could just cause.
Flames, say, roll.
Letting the hunt begin.
On it, a well-placed amputate. Whoops. My mind, like, clearly I was thinking it with my mouth. I was thinking it with my fingers. I was not thinking it with my head. Because I was saying amputation, and clearly I went to, but I was thinking last stand. Whoops. Break that crab.
I'm ready.
Shank a crab. Break your mother's flab.
If thou darest.
Brand new diet technique. Honestly, that was a ridiculous stretch. Like, you standards. I'm sorry about that one. I think my own ears just ripped themselves off of my head and ran away. Gosh dang it, Poison! Why are these guys semi-decent at fighting us? Get out of here. Primrose, you don't have any tricks up your sleeve that allow you to murder the entire enemy party all at once. That's a shame. I know someone who does. But you're gonna have to eat a grape before we get there. Actually, I guess you wouldn't have to. Yeah. It's too late now. Goodbye.
And that's that.
Oh, she's close to level 41. Go Primrose. Also, Honet's level 37 just so that my... Oh, and Cyrus is level 38. So when I said level 30 plus... like 40 plus party, I was just lying to myself. Okay, that's good. So we place a save here. I mean, at least... we're not as woefully overpowered as I thought we'd be. Like, ridiculously overpowered. Which is good, because that'll keep things interesting. But, I suppose everyone's still more than level 35, and I was thinking, like, look at Therion! My voice did a weird thing right there. Look at Therion, he's just so high level. 49 is just insane. He's almost level 50. That's exactly an inspiriting plum amount it was meant to be. You sense danger lurking in the shadows. Are you ready? Therion knows all there is to know about seeking redemption. At long last, revenge against the Leviathan, baby! Starting things off, the Leviathan is weak to bows, and he has 4 guard remaining. Guard points, that is. Quite simply put, I don't give a crap about putting up with his physical attacks, so we're going to lower his strength stat right off the bat. Calls for companions, that'll guard his weaknesses, because of course they do. Therion just gets knocked unconscious right off the bat, because of freaking course. I'm remembering all the things I hate about this fight right now. Now, Cyrus casts Luminescence, and Urchin is weak to it. That's about it.
Letting the hunt begin.
Now, as for Honnet, I think Summoning a beast would be wise, but I'd say it's as good a time as any to use the gargantuan boar and then have him leave us forever.
What next?
Because of course he did. Anyway. Now we got Cyrus, and he's the dedicated heal guy.
A miracle, like no other.
Thank you, buddy.
I am ready.
And now with Primrose, I advise summoning the crest-bearing ruffian. Aw, yeah.
Letting the hunt begin.
With that, we're gonna double chop the Crimson Urchin, breaking him so we don't have to put up with his crap.
What next?
And from there, we're going to look for if anyone else doesn't like axes, which I guess would just be the standard sea urchin. Dang. Double dang.
I am ready.
Dang. That's rough. Therion, I advise wasting an incredible portion of your SP
Time to steal the show.
on Eber's rectum.
Come in.
Kill one urchin, find out the other's weak to daggers. I'd say that's a dang fine use of it. Now, Honnet, get on to the Thunderbird. Leviathan weak to it? Heck yeah, he is. I can't believe I remembered that. I don't like how many turns this Leviathan gets. It's really annoying. Let's go for the heal more.
Like no other.
Sorcery.
Always use this Constrictor on whoever's gonna go next, guaranteeing that I lose a turn, and that is so frustrating. My gosh, is killing you gonna be fun? Things out of context that make me sound like a really great person.
I appreciate it.
Anyway, get some SP back from that urchin. From there, I'm thinking just... Actually, I'm thinking let's use Primrose's boost points so that we can give a level 3 Lion Dance
The
to
lion.
Therion. Why does the Leviathan get
Dilemma.
4 turns in a row? Holy crap! I should have prepared for that better. Heal more
Like no other.
before we all die. Hard. Bruce Willis style.
Over here.
Oh, thank goodness. You know, aside from that even that Tentacle Bash wasn't that horrible, actually. That went a lot better than I expected. Primrose! Nitode, baby! Darn.
My turn.
Therion, you know I'm stupid. Let's go for that 1,000 spears. Break that Leviathan chomp, because we don't want to put up with no more of his garbage.
What is the logical course of action?
Cyrus? That's not it. Aliphan's Enlightenment. On yourself. Boom, baby.
Letting my arrow fly.
Honnet. Max level last stand. Primrose, you got a spare turn. If you would kindly lower the... I have some decisions to make here, actually. you would kindly boost the power of Cyrus's elemental attacks for just a mere 2 turns. Therion would gladly steal some SP from this chump.
Let my arrow fly and true.
On it, a healing grape medium would be very nice on Primrose right about now. And instead of healing, we're going to have Cyrus do a level 3 lightning blast. That was some excellent damage, actually. I was expecting worse because gosh dang it, I meant to get him enough boost points to do level 4, but honestly, over 6,000 damage is dang sweet anyway. So I'm not upset. And now Hana's got another turn, so she can heal herself with a healing grape. Boom! Everything works out. We don't acknowledge Therion's HP. Stop it, you piece of crap! Okay, Cyrus. You know, I guess actually this would get rid of at least 1 turn, no matter what, because of wasting someone's turn to use an Herb of Revival on the person, but it's worth it because it keeps you from losing 2 turns, I guess. Let's get Primrose to, I say summon the Crest-Bearing Ruffian again. Deal some nice damage. Now, on it, I'm thinking... Yeah, boost up for the bow attacks.
Out of my way.
Therion, I'm thinking... What the heck, 1,000 spears. Oh, that's what the heck was. Alright, that makes sense. And seeing as we can get out of 6 Leviathan turns if we just break him right now, you bet your buttocks I'm gonna use a Thunder Soul Stone. That's such a stupid way to pronounce that, but I love it. No, that was buttocks in case you couldn't tell.
My turn.
And now, Therion, I'm actually not going to have you do some massive, stupid attack yet. Just go for the level 2 HP feat.
Let my arrow fly and true.
On it, I'm gonna have you go for Poison.
Taste my venom.
What is the logical course of action?
Cyrus, I'm gonna have you go for... Man, what the heck? Analyze. What are you weak to, chump? Fire. Interesting, interesting.
I am ready.
Primrose. Primrose? If you would kindly lower this chump's defense.
This might hurt.
Therion's got something nasty going on. This is literally Therion's last... Oh my gosh, over 3,000 damage from the Ruffian. That's awesome. This is literally Therion's last turn of having the attack up buff. So this is dang awesome to be getting off. Brand's Thunder, baby. Largest single target damage we've pulled off thus far. Oh my gosh. Put in that, like, that warrior skill that lets you do more than 9,999 damage in a single hit to use, baby. That is right. Oh, over 16,000 damage. Stupid, and I love it. Okay, from here we're gonna go to, I don't really know anymore. And poison him again.
Taste my venom.
Yeah. Suck it.
Letting the hunt begin.
And then chop him. Oh, that poison brought him down to the red. That makes a lot of sense. He just took over 16,000 damage. An eye for an eye. Primrose does not take even Leviathan's crap. Like a giant tentacle monster comes out and smacks Primrose, she's just like, no! And then just stabs him back and like, get your butt off me. I think it's been well established by this point that Primrose is not one for taking people's crap and that she's a pretty strong character. But nonetheless. Let's get that fireball off, I guess. And since it seems to be my favorite pastime, let's gamble on Thousand Spears. Not the best, but not the worst either.
Come in, if thou darest.
And I like gambling, but not that much. Let's break this chump for real.
My turn.
Therion, take this opportunity to get some of your SP back. Primrose. Armor corrosive. Lower the defense of that Leviathan. Sure, you can see where this is going. Cyrus. Lightning Blast, max level. Offense Enlightenment really does matter. Then the elemental attack buff. What the heck? Just to say that we knew. Just to say we knew all the Leviathan's weaknesses. We now know he's weak to wind. And Therion, buddy old pal, how do you feel about getting an energizing pomegranate?
Stay strong.
And bringing down the might of thunder.
And
Boom, baby. Redemption is sweet. Leave him be. All that beast wanted was for you to return that egg you were holding. Now go. We're all just trying to survive in this world, be we beast or man. Sometimes we've got to hunt others to survive. Sometimes we're the ones that get hunted. But we do it to survive. We don't hunt each other out of pleasure. Never take a life when you don't have to. Though that lesson can take a mighty long time to learn. Look at 7 grand and the Leviathan shield. Not my personal preference. But, interesting. Not for Therion anyway, what about everyone else? I mean, his evasion's pretty bad anyway. Not really losing much there. Honestly, the kite shield's pretty outdated. I'm surprised I still have people like that. At least it looks outdated. Because it should be, anyway. Leviathan's shield is pretty darn decent. I think I would give it to Cyrus, because his evasion's pretty dang crap already, so he might as well take the Leviathan shield buff. And I'll help him with physical, though not with elemental. I think the spike shield's pretty nice for him, but reduces ice damage taken. It gives him a niche, like a niche. I guess that's a way to pronounce it. And Primrose, I think I'd just keep your elemental defense. I think this is why she still has a freaking kite shield. Anyway, though, I gotta be real here. I'd have killed the Leviathan. That piece of crap be dead after how it... Maybe I'm just prideful and arrogant. After it sullied my good name, we beat the crap out of that overrated tentacle monster, gosh dang it. We're the real MVPs, the top of the world, man, top of the world. We own this cape, like, we own this cape. That's what we're calling it. That's probably not the correct geographical feature, but it is because we own it, so we get to call it what we want. We own this cape. We own the coast. That's right, baby. We killed the Leviathan, now we are the ones plaguing the entirety of society. All is good in the world again. And with that, I'm gonna end things off here. Next time on Octopath Traveler, we actually go for Primrose's Chapter 3. To see if we can kill... Well, I mean... That was a bit of a jump. To see if we can find another one of Primrose's father's murderers. And likely track him down and kill him. Let's be real. See you guys then.